So I want to explore a question with you, and I want you to think about this. And this is the question: what is Maya telling you? And I'm going to explain this because this came from Srila Prabhupada. We have been giving classes recently on the nature of Maya, Mahamaya and Yogamaya. And one of the things we read is Prabhupada said, Maya is telling you blank. There's so many things Maya is telling us. And I thought this was interesting because normally we say, my mind is telling me. And here Prabhupada's saying, it's actually not your mind. Mind is, of course, a medium and a vehicle. And you could put it in those terms if you wanted to, and you wouldn't be wrong. But I like the way Prabhupada said it because it's a different way of looking at it. Rather than thinking, it's just my conditioning and my mind is telling me so many things. It's nice to think, it's helpful to think, Maya is telling me. Because if Maya is telling me, then it's like this outside force I can look at, I can analyze, and I can realize Maya is trying to distract me from Krishna. Or if it's coming from the mind because we identify with the mind, a lot of times it's really difficult to understand the mental process because it's connected with our identity. So when our mind says something, we just think, well, that's just me talking. But if we say, Maya is telling me, we know, okay, this is not me. This is the illusory energy trying to grab me. So now, question I want to ask you is, what is Maya telling you? So think of all the things that Maya tells you. Think of all the things Maya has told you. But more specifically, I think for this exercise, where we'll get the most mileage, so to speak, is what is that thing Maya is always telling you, like every day, or like all the time, or every week, Maya keeps telling me this. Every day she keeps telling me this. Every hour she keeps telling me this. Every minute she keeps telling me this. Because whatever that is that Maya is telling you, that is a big Maya for you. It's a deep conditioning. It's a persistent problem. And if you can stand back and say, okay, this is what she's telling me, and start to analyze the illusion around it. Analyze your receptivity to that illusion. How Maya is telling you this because this is where you're weak. You just analyze it. You think about it. It's very, very interesting. What is Maya telling me? What are those things she keeps telling me that I haven't worked through? I keep believing in. I keep allowing her to convince me this is true. Those are the things we need to work on. We need to work through the illusion of what she's saying, because everything she says is not true. It's illusory. But you have to carefully understand the illusion of it. Because if you're not clear on the illusion, then when she tells you, you believe it, even if you don't believe it. Or you don't believe it, but she's got the power to bamboozle you, to confuse you, to therefore distract you. So this is a very, very good exercise. I'd like all of you to do it. What is Maya telling you? Specifically, those things she's always telling you. And how could you analyze it in such a way that you can see through the illusion so that in the future when she tells you that, it has no effect on you because you just see, oh yeah, this is stupid. You just laugh at it. This is nonsense. This is insane. This is just Maya's illusory potency working on me to illusion me. Hare Krishna.